Hello, 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 my lovely, lovely friends. Okay, today we're doing a fun pick a card over just quick guidance. The cards are pre-pulled, but I don't really know what's in them. I just do that for when I use a lot of oracle cards. It can take a lot of time pulling them all, so I just like to pre-pull them. So this is just going to be a quick little guidance on some stuff to keep in mind for the next week or so, that kind of thing. Just to check in, give you some overall things to ponder, possibly some messages from your soul, your spirit guides, that kind of stuff. Just some overall fun kind of things just to keep in mind, and just to offer some quick guidance for some different things going on in your life that you could have some questions about. So we have 3 piles. We have pile 1, which is this really rockin' awesome shell. Sorry for the glare. We have these little birds also painted on another type of shell, and this little antique pillbox. I don't know, just to keep it interesting. So again, go with whatever pile you're drawn to first. If you're drawn to more than one, feel free to watch more than one. This is going to be a shorter video, so if you feel drawn to all 3, watch all 3. You could have messages in all of them. It's kind of just how it works. Just go with your internal guidance system and just know that there is at least some sort of message for you in a pile that you're drawn to. And again, it's still a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and I will meet you at your pile. Okay, my friends in pile 1, you picked this really awesome shell. I'm trying to get that without the glare, but just trust me, it's gorgeous. So I hope everybody's doing well. This is just going to be a fun little, just some quick guidance on what you guys should do, and at the very end I'm going to pick one of these. I'm going to have you guys think of a question, and we're going to pull a card from these crystal oracle cards just for an answer, just for some fun. So if you have a question that you want answered, think of that throughout the reading, and at the very end we'll pull one to answer a question for you. So okay, so what's going on for pile 1? All right, the first card we have is Breaking Trail. A breakthrough is at hand. So for you guys watching, this means that if there's been something you've been working on or wanting prayers answered to, or just have some stuff going on, just know that a breakthrough is coming through. So hopefully, I try to do these weekly, so let's just go with within the next week or so that you guys will be getting a breakthrough on something going on in your life. You could get some information that you needed, some help that you needed. Just we do have this person, it looks like he's sowing some crops or harvesting, some crops that he's sown. So maybe something that you've invested in is going to start to pay off. And that's where your breakthrough is going to be, if we're going to take this card pretty literal. So for just overall for our first card, guys, it looks like you guys are definitely having a breakthrough on something you've either been working on, invested in, or been, emotionally worried about. There'll be a breakthrough, so that's really good. We have Untitled prayers, or answered prayers. All your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. Well, heck yes. That couldn't go any better together. I love when that happens, sorry. Here I am geeking out. You guys know me. So just know that you guys, this breakthrough could be you guys have been saying a lot of prayers. Just know that there's some beautiful things working in realms that you guys can't see. You guys do have a whole team of, I don't know how spiritual people watching, take what you want to, leave what doesn't fit for you, but just know that you do have, angels, spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, working for you and in your best interest. And I feel like they're going to be assisting and helping whatever this is, and you're going to have a breakthrough. So that's really, really cool. Okay, you guys have spirit. So you're going to have to take my woo-woo for a second. So spirit is a flow of insight into true self. So with this card popping up, it's also I feel like if you've been asking a lot of questions and you haven't been getting the answer that you're looking for, you need to quiet yourself and go within, and that they've been trying to explain something to you or get messages across to you, and you just need to quiet and slow down a little bit, because the answers are all around you and within you is what I'm hearing. So Also, like, this has been popping up a lot for me a lot, so I feel the need to say it on here. Automatic writing. If you don't know what that is, look that up. You can basically, if you have like something that's weighing heavy on you and you're not sure how to handle it, if you meditate, kind of meditate for a couple minutes, have a pad, like a piece of paper, a notebook, and a pen. And when you're either still kind of in the meditative state, think of a question. You can write it at the top of the page and just start writing down anything that pops in your head. Oop, there's a major glare. Sorry. I'll still show you guys this card, hopefully without the glare. Okay, they're still there. All right, sorry. Back to automatic writing. I had a squirrel moment. So just write down anything that pops in your head, as silly as it is, and just let it flow out. And I bet you'll get some answers or some insight into what you're having issues with, because the soul always knows. So, okay, let's see what is next. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love and act on it. So this is kind of just some general guidance to, if you got caught up in like yourself so much, maybe slow down and do some acts of love for some other people. Or if you've been feeling like just not knowing what to do, and I know it's hard to connect personally with people, but maybe just do some kind things for some other people. I think it's going to fill your soul and fill your cup a little bit if you've been feeling a little uneasy right now. Let's see, what else do we have? We have yang. So yang energy is all about the creative, confident force. So in this time, like it's you're being guided to work on whatever is creatively lights you up. And creativity doesn't just have to be like actually like artists, like drawing. Anything that fills, I mean, you know, dancing, even though it's silly, music, reading cards, starting a YouTube channel, something that burns a fire within you, that sparks your soul. It's a good time to go ahead and jump into that and nurture that a little bit. And maybe that's where your prayers will be answered in something that you've been thinking about. Or maybe this is an answer to a prayer, like you've been wondering, should I start that YouTube channel? Should I do this creative project? And the answer is yeah, it's time to invest in that a little bit more. We also have help appears in various ways. There's so much support for you. Sometimes you may get so adrift you forget to look to the support systems that are with you continually. So I'm kind of reading that as your guides. Again, I'm a woo-woo person, so deal with it. Because it's a beautiful thing. You guys have a team of beautiful spiritual beings that want to help you, and they're there for you. And just start asking them for help. You know, they're here to help you out, and start learning to listen. They talk to you through numbers, through things that pop up in your Instagram feed, quotes that pop out. You know, if you're watching a movie or a song or a lyric or something pops out to you, it's that their way of either, you know, pushing in the right direction or something. There's a reason that something spark something in you, and it's because it was set with intent. You were supposed to hear this. You were supposed to read something at a certain time. Just know that's how they communicate. And your guys' last card for the pull card is Great Fortune. So I think you guys have something really cool coming up. Like this is pretty nice little pile here. Like these readings make me really happy. So I just feel like you guys are going to have some abundance. Maybe whatever this breakthrough is going to bring you great fortune, or this idea that you decide to finally invest in, decide to put into yourself that you've kind of been putting on the back burner is going to bring you not only great fortune materialistically, but great fortune for your soul is what I'm hearing. So, okay. So haven't done this before. I just thought it'd be fun. So there's only about 12 cards in here. They have like little crystal ball sayings on them. So I want you guys to think of a question. Oops, hold on. That didn't work yet. I want you guys to think of a question, and then we're going to scroll through this, think of your question, and we're going to get you guys an answer for whatever that question is. I won't delve into it too much. Just know you'll have an answer. All right, everybody have their question? I know you can't tell me, but we're going to go with it. All right, so, nope, I'm being told to keep going. All right, let me close my eyes too. All right. Pile one's answer. Get more information. So, whatever you were thinking about, you need more information before either answering that question, moving forward. This might mean, you know, doing some more schooling, just getting overall more information for this question is needed at this time. Before, if you're trying to decide on making a certain decision, you need some more information before making a solid decision. So pile one, I hope this helps. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you guys like these little crystal ball things, I'll try to do them at the end of all my quick guidance readings, which I try to do once a week. Just let me know, because it popped in my head, was an inspired thought, I wanted to go with it. So again, thank you guys so very much for being here with me. I hope this helps. I hope you got some fun little nods in the right direction. Overall, pile one, you guys are looking really good. Something good is going on in your world in the next week or so. All right, thank you guys so much. Hey, pile two, you guys picked this cool little shell with this painting of these like little sand, I don't think they're sandpipers, they're some type of seabird. I'm not sure. If you know, feel free to drop that in a comment. We're doing just general guidance. I don't really know what's going to pop up. I pulled these ahead of time. Pile one was really neat. And at the end, I want you guys to think of a question. And at the end, I have these fun little like crystal oracle cards. There's only like 12 answers on here. So I want you guys to have a question. And at the end, we're going to think about that question, and then I'm going to pull an answer. Whatever that question is, you'll know and you'll get an answer. So I thought that'd be kind of fun, because I love those little cards, but I don't use them very often because they're a little too specific for a general reading. So, all right, so let's see what our cards say. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. So the guidance I'm getting for this, guys, follow your heart, but also lead with your heart. Do things from your heart, with your heart, just your heart space. If any of you guys are having a hard time connecting with how your true feelings and stuff, I'm also being guided to tell you guys to look into some heart chakra meditations. Even if it's a quick 5 minutes, and just tuning in to your heart space, putting a lot of your focus just quietly, even if you just take a minute, just sit there and close your eyes and just send some love to yourself in your heart space and focus your energy there. For some of you guys, it's just really needed, but just know that just to start following your heart, what do you really want to do? Again, this is kind of quick guidance for the week, so, or just, I feel like something that warms your heart's going to go on this week. Turquoise, spiritual path. Your true beliefs are coming clearer to you, which prompt you to make necessary life changes. So you guys could be having, like, again, something in your heart. This is guidance to follow that. And if that involves like a life change, then that's where you need to go. You need to follow your heart. Your heart is like your compass for your soul and for your life. And you need to open up to that. And, yeah, there could be, necessary life change about this. These are also like pink and greens in here, or the color of the heart chakra, which I was kind of talking about. So if you also are having a hard time getting in touch with that, with your heart chakra, you can eat green foods and wear green. Just kind of helps bring that attention and awareness. All right, so choice. You're in control of choices set before you. So I'm feeling like for some of you guys, this choice to follow your heart, that's going to make a necessary life change. Just know that you do have a choice, and you can do this, and you can do big things. And so this is just guidance to go ahead and follow your heart, make that choice, make that life change, that it's going to be very beneficial, and that's what you need to do right now. We have get to know each other, learn to meet others' needs for love. Also heart chakra colors, very green, pinky kind of card here. So this is a very big pile just for your heart, for love. But this is just letting you know that you need to get to know someone a little better. Like, spend some time getting, and that doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. It could be, use this time to connect with a friend or someone that's important and find out what's on their heart, or even share your heart with somebody else. And also hearing just like someone that you trust, get their opinion. And like, if you're unsure like which way to go with your heart, possibly, let someone in on these feelings in your heart. But make sure it's someone that you do trust, that wants your best interest before going to them. But let them like spill your heart a little bit, and I think you'll feel better, and you'll get more clear on what you want to do. Mending. So this also could be, if you guys have had a broken heart, it's time to mend your heart. It's time to go after what you truly want in your heart and to mend your heart. Like, I'm just keep hearing, like, you know, this, they're mending, but it goes right down to her heart space. So again, I'm just feeling very, very powerful in my heart. It's time just to heal whatever brokenness is there. And if that involves making some changes, it's time to do so. Okay, we have push to the surface. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life. So yeah, if you guys have been stagnant, you haven't been following what's true for you, what's true in your heart, your overall guidance here is to move forward into what fills you up. And again, I'm just being drawn, like ask for help if you need it from a trusted person, or mend a bond that was broken. Or I just feel like some really good things are going to happen when you allow love in and let it flow to others this week. And then we have high honor. So with this reading, I read these intuitively. So reading like to honor yourself, honor your soul, honor this choice that you need to make for you. It's really time just to push yourself out of your comfort zone and really just do what you need to do for you. So, okay, so, you know, I talked about these at the beginning. I want you guys to think of a question, get it set in your mind, try to have, you know, either a yes or no or some simple answer to that question. So, you know, close your eyes if you have to. We're going to think about, for pile 2, what is the answer to their question that they are thinking about right now, please? Let me get an answer for their question. All right, not the right time. Here I am this whole reading telling you guys you need to do something. So whatever this question is, this is not the right time, this exact moment. So I'm not sure what that was, but I'll leave that for you guys. That whatever your question was, this is not the exact right time to do that exact question. But I still feel like you guys are being definitely guided to follow your heart. Start looking at what lights you up, what things you need to do to fulfill your soul, and start, if it's not the right time to make that exact move, that life change this week, so to speak, start moving towards or figuring out a plan to get closer to what you need to do for yourself. So I hope that helps. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you like the crystal ball at the end, let me know, and I'll start doing those in my weekly quick guidance readings. And thank you guys so much, and stay happy and healthy. Hey, my friends in pile 3, you picked this really cool old beaded, I guess, pillbox. I don't know. I find the weirdest things around my mom's house. It's part of the fun of coming over here. Not just because I have time to do this, why someone watches my kids. And I can connect with you guys. All right, I'm rambling. So we are doing quick guidance. I try to do these weekly, so this can just be a quick guidance for this next week. At the end, I want you guys to think of a question, and I have these really fun crystal ball oracle cards that I don't get to use enough because they're pretty specific. So I thought I'd do something fun and different. I want you guys to think of a question. At the end, I'm going to shuffle it, and we're going to pull a card for a question, or an answer to your question from the crystal ball. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. It's new. If you like it, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to add that to my weekly quick guidance series as well, because I think it's kind of fun. It's kind of like having a magic 8-ball. So, all right. Sorry, I got going too much. I need to calm my space. Okay, so for pile 3, we're going over quick guidance. What can we give him? Okay. Impasse. Reflect and redirect your energy. Okay, sorry. So you guys I'm being guided to slow down for a moment. Reflect on everything that's gone. If something crazy has happened quickly for you, just take a pause and redirect your energy. Or if something's upsetting you, you're being guided to you're at an impasse. There's not a decision to make right this second. Just to slow down for a moment and redirect your energy and get to a better vibration and a better feeling before you proceed. Okay, we have Sugarlight. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So if you guys have been like, you're at an impasse because you just keep pouring yourself into something and putting others before yourself. There's nothing wrong with, you know, there's certain, I mean, we can't always choose what's on our priority list, but you need to be on it as well. So own your power. Understand that you are a beautiful soul that deserves so much, but you also need to assert that sometimes. People pleasing is actually like a very codependent, kind of toxic trait. I mean, most of us think of it as a very sweet, endearing way of showing love, but when you're people pleasing to the point where you're being detrimental to your own health or your own well-being, it's not a good thing. So it's just a gentle nudge just to remind yourself to also put what's important to you, and there's nothing wrong with being strong in what you deserve. Dreams see the possible pathways of a future that act as a roadmap for your actions. It's kind of funny, like as I'm reading this, like I see this little path and it's hit a wall here, but so like maybe it's time to step back and even if it's just daydream about what you want, but also pay attention to your dreams. Like have a notebook by your bed and write down all the craziness when you first wake up, or if you wake in the middle of the night, because we always forget. There's going to be some answers possibly in your dreams that possibly comes from a divine or like orientation. There's also a lot of purple in these cards. The last pile was very like greens and pinks, which is heart chakra. So this is kind of like your crown chakra, third eye kind of thing. So just know that you are connected divinely, and they're trying to give you messages possibly in this reading. Just to listen to that and to step into that. Like I feel like some of the people watching this pile have some really amazing gifts that maybe you daydream about, but it's time to put those into action a little bit. That's for somebody. I just say it as it comes. All right. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. So yeah, if you are in a fight, if you haven't been standing your ground, if you've been wearing a mask on you, what you truly want, even like not being deceptive, but just not being honest about what you need and what you want and what you're dreaming for in your life, it's time to step forward and really just step into your own power, guys. And then we have more purple. Like, so yeah, like very third eye, like just start trusting your intuition, start meditating, do some third eye chakra meditations, that kind of thing. You guys need to step into your own power. You need to appreciate your gifts that you have. Don't waste them. All right, let's see. Round and round. Like if you've been going around and around in this impasse, it's time that how you're going to break this cycle of going around and around is to be honest about what you need in your life. And there's nothing wrong with you can be assertive and stand up for yourself in a kind, loving way, just in an honest way about what's good for you and what you need for you, because you need to be on your priority list as well. Keeping it in check. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details, which this was kind of like talking about, like, you know, if you got somewhere quickly and you don't know how you ended up there, it's time to pause, check in with your details, check in with your heart, and check in with your intuition. You guys are very, very intuitive in this group. And you need to trust that a little bit more, and you need to break this cycle. Like, I just feel like you've been going around and around and not trusting yourself, and it's time to like just really trust yourself and be honest with others and yourself about what you want in your life. And then we have a false person. We also have someone wearing a mask here. So not saying that a false person is bad, but I feel like this is also for you. Like, it's time for you to be honest and truthful about what you want and what you want to do in your life. And I feel like you're going to open up this whole, like, everything you've been dreaming about is going to come to light when you do that. And you finally just stand up for yourself and be the person. Like, if you're not being your true authentic self, it's time to take off that mask and it's time to do it. So, all right, so this is what I was talking about. I want you guys to come up with like kind of a yes/no answer, or something that can be simply answered. Think about like answers that are on like a magic 8-ball. That's kind of what's on here. I want you guys to think about that question. I'm going to shuffle for a little bit and then we're going to pull a card. So, all right, for pile 3's question, what is the answer to their question on their mind, please? Pile 3, let's see how this goes, and let's see. No. Your answer is no. whatever that is, that's your answer. I don't know what else to say. I didn't know what your question was, but your answer is no. So pile 3, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that that little extra thing was fun. I hope you guys like the quick guidance series. Not as many people watch these, but they're kind of my favorite to do. So hopefully some of you guys find value in that, and I appreciate everyone that has come to my channel and followed along in this little journey. I really appreciate you all, and thank you so much, and stay happy and healthy. Thanks guys, have a good one.